I'm Marcellus Wiley, and joining me for the first time making his Speak for Yourself debut is my man, Emmanuel Acho. Welcome. I'm excited for all the things we're going to get into, brother.
Yo, I'm excited. The first time, and it's going to be a long time.
Let's get it, man. Right now, we're going to start off with Cam Newton, who is still unemployed, which means he had plenty of time yesterday to write yet another inspirational Instagram post. This one shows Cam looking at himself in the mirror during a workout with the caption, "Honestly, you my only competition, bruh. I'm in a daily competition with your ass." Me versus me. Shine through the shade, not for likes, just for life. One love. Okay, Acho, after seeing this, are you worried about Cam's mindset?
Man, I'm not. What I'm worried about is Cam's health. That's what I'm worried about.
Mental health?
No, his physical health.
Okay.
Right, Cam Newton, I rock with Cam. Let me clarify one thing, what people need to know about me. I love Cam Newton.
Okay.
Have since day one. Like, that's my guy. I can't knock him. But when he's talking about the only thing stopping me is me, the only thing stopping Cam is his body. Let's go through the checklist, Marcellus.
Here we go.
2018, shoulder injury. Then later on that season, shoulder injury. They put him down for the season. 2019, everybody's ready to hype his back. Cam Newton, literally a freakazoid. I mean, dude is built like a transformer. 6'5", 265, 260, just chiseled. Then 2019, he has the foot.
Yeah.
And then he tries to play through it, but it worsens, and then they put him down for the season again. Cam's only problem is Cam's health. Because when Cam is healthy, dude is an absolute dog, top 5 quarterback. The problem is, we haven't seen Cam be healthy in a mighty long time.
Well, Acho, see, you say you love Cam. No one loves Cam more than I. I'm his biggest defender, have been, will always be. And that's why I'm concerned about his mental health. I'm concerned with this post. This is the first time I saw a post from Cam. I'm like, I understand the guise of motivation and, you know what, it's me against the world. But this one sounded like a little doubtful in terms of Cam recognizing his greatness. We all get there in the journey of anybody in terms of their ambitions and goals. There's a frustration moment. The opportunity doesn't present itself, or you just can't go out there and use all of your fine powers if you're Cam Newton. But this is super Cam. And right now, this quarantine is his kryptonite. Like, he is starting to distance himself mentally to his greatness. Let's talk about who that is. Cam Newton fell victim to the wounded warrior culture that we all do. Go out there, no matter how you're feeling, how you feel inside, outside, just play. Oh, don't worry, we understand that you're compromised. Until that film comes on, and people forget that this is the 2015 MVP, 2018 MVP frontrunner before injury. I want Cam to remind himself, it's the opportunity that's keeping you distant from your greatness, not your ability.
Here is the problem, because I was thinking about this prepping for the show. First show, it's a big show.
It's on.
Pressure's on. And I was thinking about Cam and what you said. 2015 MVP. 2017 was a really strong season. But what you got to remember, a year in the NFL, that's like dog years. You feel me? One NFL year is really equivalent to about 7 real years.
Right. So you played 21 years?
Basically. See, I'm glad you can do that math.
Hey, boy.
I'm glad. You went to Columbia? That's smart. So when I think about Cam, I feel you in that he was great. He was very good in 2017. The problem is, for the Cam Newton skeptics, for the people that are doubting Cam Newton, you're saying, well, 2017 was a mighty long time ago. If you're Cam Newton, at this point, you're starting to doubt yourself. Let me drop this nugget for the people at home. 0-8 in his last 8 games as a starter. Them losses, they add up a lot faster than wins now, Marcel.
But that's not who Cam Newton is. That's the thing. I played injured. I had success being injured, and then I had to pay the piper. And realizing that I was taking a chunk of flesh every single time I went out there, regardless of result. And I want Cam to remind himself of that. This is a guy in 2018, when he was an MVP frontrunner, had a completion percentage of 68. That's 8 percentage points higher than when he won the MVP. He was still balling. And then you get into this vacuum of just trying to do it for the team, do it for the culture. Hey, if I can walk, I can run, and I can play. That's not the case. Cam Newton, as last seen healthy, is still a great player. When I see a post like this, it reminds me of an episode of this show LeBron James actually produced called Survivor's Remorse.
Okay.
Amazing show to me. Not too many people out there. But There was a moment where the protagonist was talking to the owner of his team, basketball player, and he wanted to be respected. And he told the owner, I'm a grown-ass man. And the owner said, you know who doesn't say that? Grown-ass men. Cam is talking to himself. When you state the obvious, it's really an insecurity. I want Cam to just dismiss himself from all this encouragement and motivation and just be Cam.
But here's the problem, bro. Just being Cam is stylish, it's flashy, it's flamboyant, it has all the swagger. But you know the saying, look good, feel good. Feel good, play good.
Prime
And if
time.
you play good, they pay good. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Cam Newton hasn't played good, so the checks, they ain't paying good. And so he probably don't feel all that good, and clearly he don't look like the Cam we're seeing. And so I don't know. I mean, if you're Cam Newton and you haven't really been Cam for 36 months,
Yeah.
you can't be mad at him, and you have to understand the doubts that are creeping in.
Are you validating and justifying the doubt? Is that what you're doing right now? It sounds like it.
As a person who stands on the top of the mountain with my Cam Newton flag, and I plant my Cam Newton flag there, and you're telling me you're on the top of the mountain.
you looking up and seeing me then.
It's good to see you at the top of the mountain.
Right.
As a person who's at the top of that mountain, I'm looking at myself as one of Cam's biggest fans and saying, dang, does Cam still have it? I'm looking at myself and saying,
You
man,
are?
I am.
And that's why Cam is talking to ghosts. And I thought they were ghosts, but there are real people like you who are really doubting his ability right now because he went out there and showed you his ability. Compromise.
What I'm doubting, I'm not doubting Cam's ability. I'm doubting Cam's health. And I don't think that is a insincere, or I don't think that is an invalid doubt, because all we can do is look at history. 2015, like we talked about, MVP season. 2016, he still starts 14 games. 2017, he starts 16 out of 16 games. Like you said, going into 2018, the expectations were high. The Panthers were still doing their thing.
And he was 6-2 and balling.
And then he gets hurt.
And then you should stop the tape and say, I will resume once I see him again.
What do they say in this? What do they say in football, bro? And you played longer than I. The best ability is what?
Availability.
It's availability, coach.
Okay, but here's another one. On the back of that jersey is your name. Your full name. Your name would be Acho, not Ach. Why are you cutting off who Cam Newton is and not giving him his fullness? Because he was out there trying to do it for others, not in his best.
Let me ask you this, because as I look at the NFL and I look at the landscape, if I were a team, I like Cam Newton over about 3 quarterbacks right now. I like him over Jarrett Stidham in New England.
Yeah.
I like him over Phillip Rivers, I got to be honest, in Indianapolis. And I still would like him in L.A. over the Chargers, the rookie they just drafted in Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Outside of those 3 teams, I don't know if I'm a head coach, and you see they change coaches like they change clothes now. If I'm a head coach, I don't know if you can take that chance on Cam like you want to blindly have faith in the Cam of old.
Ooh, all right. So a one-legged Cam is better than 3 starting quarterbacks in the NFL. A 2-legged Cam is still an MVP candidate. Just trust me on that one.